Villanesca, written by Enrique Granados, number 4 of the 12 Spanish dances. Very popular piece that I'm learning. In the beginning passage, left hand, right hand. Then I saw some people that have real big hands, long fingers. They play it left hand like this. And the right hand only needs to play. So I was trying that myself and realized I cannot do that. I can hardly reach 9 white keys, and they are reaching 10 white keys. So I stretched my fingers for 2 days. Just occasionally, it's not stretching it all the time. And then after 2 days, then I start to feel. Notice I can at least do this. With my ring finger, I can stretch a little. They don't look too good, but maybe after a while I can make it to play like that. Right now I just play like 2 notes, not through all 3 notes like that. So I guess that's the good news for people who want to learn piano, but don't have long fingers or big hands. And that's always been a question discussed. Online, there are statistics, samples collected probably in the United States about the hand spans of males and females. And mine is below average, of course. My left hand expands about 8.5 inches, thumb to pinky. Without any help though, it's not like you press it down on the table or use something else to hold it. So you can measure the span like that. And with the ring finger, I can cheat a little bit using the ring finger. So I can add another 1/4 inch maybe. Then there's a measurement of 4-finger span, which is important too, I guess, for piano playing. I can span 7.5, so they have a ratio about a 4-finger span over the overall span. So this is a pretty good ratio I have. Pretty good span with 4 fingers too. Just a raw number. The ratio is over 87%. So that's considered good. And this is measured without any help of like pushing down the table or anything like that, just in the mid-air. And my right hand, I'm right-handed. So fingers are a little longer in the right hand, and they don't seem to be better than my left hand. This is about the same, the pinky span. The ring finger span, I cannot get that. It is not as flexible as my left hand. So you can see, it's not even as good as the pinky span of the right hand itself. So I guess that's because I play classical guitar. My right hand is just picking strings. They don't need to stretch out, so they don't seem to be able to stretch horizontally. And my left hand, because playing classical guitar, you need to control the pinky and the ring fingers all the time. They need to stretch out and then be operated independently. So I get a pretty good horizontal expansion of the 2 fingers, thumb and the pinky, or thumb and the ring finger. So that's why I always feel that my left hand is more dexterous, more flexible than my right hand. So if I practice stretching on my right hand more and more, and that will make things better. My professional pianist friend, the other day I compared with his hands, and his are not much any bigger than mine, but he plays piano really well. So asking about the hand sizes. He also said that it doesn't really matter. You don't really need to have big hands. It's more like you need to practice more, and the fingers are more flexible. because most pieces are not written to use extraordinary hand spans, and it's better to have smaller tips, sharper tips, I guess, smaller fingertips, because we play between black keys, the gaps here. Some people's fingertips are too big, they get stuck here. And smaller fingers seem to have the advantage of moving faster and stronger. And there are also companies that remake the keys to 7/8 size, so the total 88 keys will be altogether 7/8 in the width against the normal size. So each key needs to be reshaped, and not only the white ones but also the black ones, because the gaps needs to maintain to be large enough for the fingers to put into play. But if you do that, not only the keys are shaped, but the pins underneath that's fixed onto the piano under the keys needs to be moved closer too. That means the whole piano got to be sent into the shop to do the modification. After that, you probably won't be able to play normal size piano, other people's piano, so I don't know if that's a good idea. This 88 keys on different pianos, they all come out about the same length, 48.25 inch, or maybe plus or minus a quarter inch. So happy playing!